The MetaQuest 4 is no longer a whispered rumor. It's here in leaks, specs, and credible reports, looking like a major leap for VR and Mr. Technology. After the hit success of the Quest 2 and the big improvements we saw with the Quest 3, Meta is now aiming for something much larger. Hey, this is not a small step. It's a clear move toward a completely new way of interacting with digital spaces. Meta's goal has shifted, and this isn't only about gaming anymore. They want the Quest for 2. Change the way people connect with each other, the way they work, the way they create, and even how they stay active. And to do that, they have to start with the physical experience of wearing the headset. Comfort has been one of the most common complaints about VR. People loved the Quest 2, but many also said they could only use it for short periods before feeling pressure on their face. Meta seems to have listened. The Quest 4 is expected to be lighter, slimmer, and better balanced than any of its predecessors. That means longer sessions without the feeling that you're carrying a heavy object strapped to your head. Leaks suggest the use of premium yet lightweight materials. It's possibly similar to the Quest Pro. This would give the device a more durable and refined feel without making it heavier. The head strap is being redesigned from the ground up. No more awkward squeezing or constant readjusting. Instead, the strap will sit naturally and comfortably on your head. Ventilation is also improving, which should help prevent heat buildup and stop the lenses from fogging during long play sessions. Another clever touch is the use of magnetic face cushions. You can snap them on or off easily, clean them, or swap them out when sharing the headset. It's a small change, but it makes the headset more hygienic and practical for families or shared use. These small quality-of-life changes make VR something you want to use daily, not something you have to tolerate. Visual performance is where the Quest 4 looks ready to impress the most. The new headset is rumored to use OLED or even micro-OLED displays. This is a massive step up from the LCD panels found in previous models. OLED technology brings deeper blacks, brighter whites, and richer color accuracy. Scenes will look more lifelike and immersive. Resolution is also set to improve dramatically, possibly reaching 2500 by 2500 pixels per eye. That's incredibly sharp for a standalone VR headset. Combined with a high refresh rate, likely 120 Hz or more, the image will be smooth and fluid. This means fast-paced games will feel snappier and slower experiences. Like virtual tours will have a more natural sense of motion. These improvements also reduce one of VR's most common issues, motion sickness. Higher resolution and faster refresh rates make movement feel more natural, keeping your brain and body in sync. Another issue that could disappear is the screen door effect, that faint grid you see in older headsets. With the higher pixel density, that grid should be gone, making you feel like you're looking through a real-world window instead of a display. Performance is another area getting a major overhaul. The Quest 4 will reportedly launch with a custom Snapdragon XR chipcode developed by Meta and Qualcomm. This isn't just a slight speed increase, it's a real leap in both processing power and efficiency. Games will load faster, environments will render with more detail. All of this will happen without needing a PC connection. Standalone VR means freedom. No cables, no bulky computer towers, just the headset itself.
Oh.
This new chip will also bring advanced AI features. Hand tracking will be smoother and more accurate. Voice commands will respond instantly. Scene interpretation will be faster and smarter. You could walk into a virtual room and have the environment react in real time. Without delay, this is what takes the Quest for beyond gaming. With its power, it can be a full mixed reality platform. Workouts, creative projects, meetings, and even events can happen entirely inside this device, all with smooth and natural interactions. The controllers are also evolving. Meta is redesigning them for better ergonomics so they fit more comfortably in your hands. The new haptics will give more precise feedback, like feeling the tension of a bowstring, the vibration of a virtual tool, or the texture of a digital object. Some leaks suggest the controllers may have built-in tracking sensors or cameras. This could remove the need for external tracking hardware entirely. The controllers and headset would handle everything internally. The button layout might also be updated to work better across different activities, from intense gaming to creative design and productivity tools. Longer battery life is also expected, keeping you immersed for longer without constant charging breaks. One of the most exciting parts of the Quest 4 is its approach to mixed reality. This is where the virtual world blends with your actual surroundings. The color pass-through feature, which lets you see the real world through the headset, is set for a major upgrade. Instead of blurry delayed video, you'll get near real-time. High-definition visuals, depth sensors will help the headset understand your environment. It will detect walls, furniture, and objects, allowing digital elements to fit naturally into your room. Imagine pinning a virtual screen to your wall or having a virtual character walk around your living room without bumping into real furniture. With smarter software and better sensors, mixed reality on the Quest 4 won't feel like a tech experiment anymore. It will be a practical feature you can use daily, whether for gaming, watching videos, drawing, or even working on a virtual whiteboard. When you look at all these changes, the lighter build, sharper visuals, powerful new chip redesigned, controllers, and seamless mixed reality, it's clear that Meta isn't just making another headset. They're building a platform for the future of digital interaction. Section 2. The bigger picture. Why the Meta Quest 4 matters and what comes next. The Quest 4 isn't just a technical upgrade. It's Meta's attempt to define the next stage of how we use virtual and mixed reality. This is more than pixels and processors. It's about creating an entire ecosystem that connects entertainment, productivity, and everyday life. The most important shift here is that VR is no longer just for gamers. With the Quest 4, Meta is positioning the headset as a multi-purpose device. You'll still be able to play games, of course, but you'll also be able to join work meetings, host creative workshops, attend live concerts, or take fitness classes. All in immersive environments for work. The headset's high-resolution displays and precise tracking could make virtual desktops a reality. Imagine putting on the Quest 4 and instantly seeing 3 large monitors floating in front of you. No physical screens needed. You could type, design, code, or edit videos as if you had a multi-screen setup, but without the hardware clutter. 4. Fitness. The improved tracking and mixed reality features could make workouts more engaging. You could see your real room, but with virtual obstacles to dodge, or AI-generated trainers guiding you through routines. This merges physical activity with the motivation of gaming. Education is another huge opportunity. The Quest 4's improved clarity and processing could make virtual classrooms much more effective. Imagine studying ancient history by walking through a full-scale recreation of an Egyptian temple, or learning biology by examining a giant interactive 3D model of a human heart. The Quest 4 also represents a new stage in accessibility. VR has often been criticized for being isolating or uncomfortable. By making the headset lighter, more balanced, and easier to use, Meta is making it something people can actually wear for extended periods. The magnetic face cushions, better strap design, and improved ventilation all help remove the physical barriers that kept many people away from VR. The AI features coming with the new Snapdragon XR chip could also make VR more intuitive, smarter. Hand tracking means you won't always need controllers. You can just use your hands naturally. Faster voice recognition means you can navigate menus or launch apps just by speaking. And improved scene interpretation means the headset can adapt to your environment in real time, adjusting lighting, object placement, or safety boundaries automatically. Of course, it's also the question of competition. Meta isn't alone in this race. Apple, Sony, and other tech giants are all exploring VR and mixed reality. But Meta's advantage is experience. They've been iterating on the Quest series for years, learning from user feedback and gradually refining the formula. Price will also play a big role in how the Quest 4 is received. Meta has a history of keeping prices relatively low compared to competitors, betting on selling more units and building a larger user base. If they can launch the Quest 4 at a competitive price while offering all these improvements, They could solidify their lead in the market. The release date is still not officially confirmed. But based on Meta's typical product cycle, we could expect an announcement within the next year, possibly aligning with major tech events to capture maximum attention. Looking further ahead, the Quest 4 could be the stepping stone to even more advanced devices. This generation's improvements in comfort, visuals, and AI could form the foundation for a future where headsets are as common as smartphones. The Quest 4 might not be the final destination, but it's a crucial part of the journey,